This has been a wonderful week.
Chuck thinks so too. He mentioned what a great squash player you were.
Squash. Squash.
He mentioned what a great squash player you were.
For sexual harassment.
What?
Obviously, there were incidents with room service at the palace, but that...
Palace. Palace.
Obviously, there were incidents with room service at the palace, but that...
They're scheming harlots trying to get you to pay them off.
We have proof that two of those girls weren't even in town on one of the alleged nights.
Allege. Allege.
Weren't even in town on one of the alleged nights. Weren't even in town on one of the alleged nights.
So we'll fight it. We have innocence, good breeding.
Innocence. Innocence.
We have innocence, good breeding. Catholic Church, it's not fair.
The Historical Society is honoring my father tonight. I can't have this overshadowing the evening or...
Overshadow. Overshadow.
I can't have this overshadowing the evening or...
She goes to school, she comes home. She does not date boys with bags of pills.
Oh, I'm sure she's furious.
Furious. Furious.
Oh, I'm sure she's furious.
I think she's with Damien. This is not good.
Who, Prince Damien from the state dinner?
Prince. Prince.
Who, Prince Damien from the state dinner?
I'm not. It's just not a good day. I mean, I have a quiz, and then I have that other class.
Quiz. Quiz.
I mean, I have a quiz, and then I have that other class.
The day his little J decides to lose her big V.
I can't believe the fussing.
Fuss. Fuss.
I can't believe the fussing.
Is it true?
It's a lie. I'll explain later. Somebody must have leaked the story.
Leak. Leak.
Somebody must have leaked the story.
Oh, I'd say that is serious. And your first time, that's monumental.
Monumental. Monumental.
Your first time, that's monumental. Obviously you're not going to school today, and you should commemorate today. So
Commemorate. Commemorate.
and you should commemorate today. So
You can make out of the name Chuck Bass. Don't worry. It'll blow over in a couple of weeks.
You expect me to believe it's just coincidence?
Coincidence. Coincidence.
You expect me to believe it's just coincidence?
Yeah, I get why you'd fall for all this. What with your mommy issues, all those abnormal attachments to your babysitters.
Abnormal. Abnormal.
All those abnormal attachments to your babysitters. But Chuck, I saw Evelyn's body in the casket at the funeral home.
And why should I?
Casket. Casket.
At the funeral home.
And why should I?
You know what's that? I think every girl goes through a forbidden guy phase. It's...
Forbid. Forbid.
Every girl goes through a forbidden guy phase. It's...
Is a no talking about zone rules zone, okay? Better yet, classmate.
Classmate. Classmate.
Better yet, classmate.
Serena doesn't want to talk to you right now.
Well, did she tell you about her little plan to seduce Damien and have...
Seduce. Seduce.
Did she tell you about her little plan to seduce Damien and have...
Come on. It's totally good.
Yeah, baby's dad's an even bigger jerk than you.
Look.
Jerk. Jerk.
Yeah, baby's dad's an even bigger jerk than you.
Look.
Pathetic.
Pathetic. Pathetic.
Pathetic. Pathetic. Suburban moralists in mom jeans. I'd pity them if I wasn't scared they'd spill.
Pity. Pity.
Pity them if I wasn't scared they'd spill. Suburban moralists in mom jeans. I'd pity them if I wasn't scared they'd spill orange soda on my Christian Louboutin.
Soda. Soda.
Spill orange soda on my Christian Louboutin.
I thought you were starting to open your heart to me like I was to you.
Chuck's not doing this. It's just a big misunderstanding.
Look, if you want.
Misunderstand. Misunderstand.
Chuck's not doing this. It's just a big misunderstanding.
Look, if you want.
Maybe someone else that you wanted me to meet.
I'm solo tonight.
Solo. Solo.
I'm solo tonight.
Oh, look, I didn't want to get into details in front of Blair, but come on, Serena. I mean, everyone knows the stories about Adam Handler.
Handler. Handler.
Everyone knows the stories about Adam Handler.
I didn't sleep with all of those guys, Nate. Haven't you heard of locker room gossip? They lied or exaggerated.
Exaggerate. Exaggerate.
Lied or exaggerated.
Serena, I lost my virginity to you on a bar at the Campbell apartment.
And somehow that reflects poorly on me and not you. Talk about
Poorly. Poorly.
And somehow that reflects poorly on me and not you. Talk about
Great, another lecture.
Minded the Upper East Side Crown.
Crown. Crown.
Minded the Upper East Side Crown.
Great, another lecture.
Minded the Upper East Side Crown cut off the circulation to your brain.
Damien's
Circulation. Circulation.
Crown cut off the circulation to your brain.
Damien's
Really? I thought it was perfect. My bad. Oh, and just so you know, I'm not wearing any underwear.
Underwear. Underwear.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Else, it needs to seem that you're no longer in charge. You need to hand over operations of the hotel, at least temporarily.
Temporarily. Temporarily.
Hotel, at least temporarily.
That will never happen. Then I'll wait. And when your beloved hotel is bankrupt and empty.
Bankrupt. Bankrupt.
And when your beloved hotel is bankrupt and empty. And when your beloved hotel is bankrupt and empty, I'll swoop in and give you a fair market price.
Swoop. Swoop.
I'll swoop in and give you a fair market price. And when your beloved hotel is bankrupt and empty, I'll swoop in and give you a fair market price. I'm sure there's some copper pipes I could salvage.
Salvage. Salvage.
I'm sure there's some copper pipes I could salvage. I'm sure there's some copper pipes I could salvage.
This was your plan, wasn't it?
No. But I'm totally gonna reap its rewards.
Reap. Reap.
No. But I'm totally gonna reap its rewards.
Phone, considering he's up there alone with the 16-year-old girl.
Oh my gosh, thanks for showing up tonight and
Gosh. Gosh.
oh my gosh, thanks for showing up tonight and
But we can talk about that later. What's wrong?
A boycott.
Boycott. Boycott.
A boycott. I'd still have a voice behind the scenes. It just needs to look like I'm gone until the scandal subsides.
Subside. Subside.
Until the scandal subsides.
Actually, that was my mother, and she is at Canyon Ranch. And normally, I could ignore her pleas, but...
Plea. Plea.
And normally, I could ignore her pleas, but...
I'm sorry I didn't tell you I was calling Rufus.
Oh, it's okay. My plan was dumb anyway.
Dumb. Dumb.
Oh, it's okay. My plan was dumb anyway.